hapon mga kapamilya mula pa rin dito sa loob ng arena sa lungsod ng San Juan para sa pagpapatuloy ng painit na college basketball action ng 91st season ng unang Collegiate Athletic League ng ating bansa. It's already week 13 of NCAA Season 91. We are still live and exclusive sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action Channel 23 at Balls High Definition Channel 167 on Sky Cable. The supporters of Beda College Red Lions are here and also the supporters ng San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Kani-kanina nga lamang ay nakamit ng Perpetual Health Altas ang kanilang pang-11 na panalo in 15 games played kontra sa EAC Generals sa score na 89-59. And right now, it will be a second game of a Tuesday doubleheader ng NCAA. Handog sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports and the San Sebastian Stags taking on the Beda College Red Lions. Hello mga pamilya, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao at sa ating mga kababayan sa buong mundo via the Filipino channel for ABS-CBN Sports. Alongside Mix Bustos, ako po si Andre Felix on the call para sa larong ito. Mix, hello, good afternoon sa'yo.
Hello and good afternoon sa'yo, Dre. Magandang hapon Pilipinas at magandang hapon NCAA fans. You know, Dre, magkalayo ang parehong nakupunan na ito sa team standings. But this is an old rivalry, of course.
Yes.
And we'll expect both teams, all of the players to grind it out today in this game.
Alam mo, sinasabi ng mga nakakausap natin, ng mga basketball fans talaga ng NCAA, if this was 4 years ago, this would really be jam-packed because it will be the Pinutubo Trio against Borge Hermida, Garbo Lanete, but those days are gone. But still, we can expect another exciting matchup between these two teams that know each other very well. And as we take a look sa ating team standings, magkaiba yung direksyon at sitwasyon nila, pero alam natin, we can expect still the best from the Stags and the Red Lions today.
Well, the Red Lions are now at first. Solong-solo nila ang first place at 11 wins and 3 losses. You know, this game, if they win this game, this can be, you know, one step closer to clinching the Final Four. And they won against the San Sebastian Recoletos noong first round. While the Golden Stags naman are 4 wins and 10 losses. You know, they've been on and off. This season, they're mathematically out of the Final Four already.
Yes.
Pero good signs last game. They dominated against the EAC Generals 91-77.
Napag-usapan nga natin, or nabanggit mo na nanalo nga ang Beda College Red Lions kontra sa San Sebastian Stags nung mahigit isang buwan na ang nakalilipas. Balikan natin ang naganap in that game. It was all at Yaogun. That man had a double-double effort against the Stags at alam natin na hindi nakakalimutan ni Coach Rodney Santos ang pagkatalo na yon. And I'm sure gusto naman nila makaisa, kahit isa maka-Final Four this year, at least makaisa sila sa Big Red Lions.
Well, the Red Lions led as much as 19 non Dre against the Golden Stags. But ang kupunan ni Coach Rodney made a late game 16-0 run noong fourth quarter. Pero it was all about Yusei Koga. You know, when he was in the last 3 minutes, he settled. He provided stability, provided leadership, and 2 big threes nung end game. And if it wasn't for him and their veterans coming in, baka nahabol pa sila nung Golden Stags doon. And buti na lang, na-control nila yung run na yun and they won that game.
Malaki din ang aasahan dito kay Ryan Costello in the years to come. At ngayon naman pag-usapan natin si Jamil Ortuste, someone that I really have to admit na nabibilib ako at natutuwa ako kasi makikita pa natin si Ortuste next year. Malay mo baka next year pagkaalis si Bradwin Ginto, this guy will be the main man along with Ryan Costello and things might look forward and look good para sa San Sebastian Stags. But Ortuste has been up and down this season, but last game against EAC, he showed the NCAA community what Jamil Ortuste can do at his best.
Palagay ko, Dre, nahanap sa buol ni Jamil Ortuste yung kanyang jump shot because he's only averaging 13 points, 32% from the field, pero kontra EAC scored 24 points, 5 rebounds and 7 assists, and 47% mula sa field goal land, 10 out of 21. And clearly for Jamil, ilangan niya ang Golden Stags for that victory against EAC.
Itong tubo ng Antipolo will try to make sure na they will go out in a great way here in NCAA Season 91. Para naman sa koponan ni Coach Jamaica Harin at ng Beda College Red Lions, it is Baser Amer. Kung saan we haven't seen the best Baser Amer yet in Season 91. He has played 2-3 games in the first round. He is coming off that shoulder injury that has been nagging him. But he says, I believe he's more comfortable now. He's a bit, I think, 100% healthy at malaki yung aasahan injury.
Wala siguro na nga pagbabalik na ito ni Hammer. Baser the Hammer Amer. Yun ang kanyang nickname nung siyang rookie pa lamang. 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists in 21 minutes. Well, of course, bonus na lang. For me, bonus na lang yung kanyang mga puntos on. It's more of the playmaking and the leadership for his younger teammates. Now nga, nabanggit mo, Dre, na wala si Dan Sar because of that hamstring injury. The scoring load can be passed on to him ngayon, and we'll expect that more from Baser.
At mga kapamilya, as always, pwede po kayong makisali sa aming usapan ni Mix Bustos. All you have to do is listen to our third member of the ABS-CBN Sports Broadcast Team, ang ating bunso dito sa panel natin, si Erica Ravara. Hello, Erica. Good afternoon.
Hello, Andre. Ayan nga, bago magsimula ang ating laban, ilabas niyo muna inyong mga mobile phones at tablets at sagutin ang ating question of the day. Aling team nga ba ang champion sa fighting spirit? Sagutin ang tanong na ito gamit ang hashtag na hashtag NCAA Season 91. Kung sa tingin niyong San Sebastian ang sagot, i-tweet niyo ang hashtag galing SSC-R at kung sa tingin niyo namang San Beda ang champion sa fighting spirit, idagdag ninyo sa ating tweet ang hashtag galing SBC. Para naman makita ninyo ang mga rankings sa inyong favorite team and players, pwede kayong pumunta sa www.sports.abs-cbn.com. Balik sa inyo, Andre.
Maraming salamat, Erica. Kung meron tayo Anghel, Diwata, Prinsesa, siya naman ang ating baby o bunso sa ating team. At mamaya, babalikan ka namin, Erica. Thank you. Sa aming pagbabalik, mga kapamilya, ito na po, labanan sa pagitan ng Beda College Red Lions at San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags dito lamang sa NCAA Season 91. Ilabas ang galing sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
And Michael got his son. Forward number 12, Jared Fabian. Center number 5, Bradwin Ginto. Off guard number 11, Spencer Preta. And the point guard number 13, Jamil Ortuste. Head coach of the Golden Stags is Rodney Santos. And now the starting five on the five-time champions, the Beda Red Lions. Off guard number 4, Yusei Koga. Point guard number 7, Baser Amer. At center number 10, Ola Adyogun. Forward number 16, Michael Sorena. And the power forward number 18, Art De La Cruz. Head coach of the Red Lions, Jamay Karin. The officials on his ball game, Dexter.
Sa magandang Martes na hapon po muli, saan man kayo naroon, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Mula Apari hanggang Hulo at sa mga kapamilya natin sa buong mundo. Starting five para sa San Sebastian Stags. Ang nakadilaw ngayon, it's Jamil Ortuste, Jerry Fabian, Bradwin Ginto is the man in the middle. And rounding it up is Michael Calisan and Spencer Preta na pag-uusapan natin mamaya, who had that wonderful breakout game last Tuesday. Ola Adyogun na-excite sa pagtapik, kaya sinabi ng ating opisyalis, bola ng San Sebastian for the Red Lions. It is actually isa lang ang hindi mag-graduate, kung di ako nagkakamali, si Ryusei Koga. They have Mike Sorella, Ola Adyogun, Baser Amer, and Arthur De La Cruz na nakapula ngayong hapon ang Red Lions. Officials for today, Dexter C., George Sarapia, and Julius Medillo. Ortuste and Costello. Magandang laro, but Costello is at the bench. Yun na, ang unang 2 puntos ni Jamil Ortuste, who had a wonderful game mix last Tuesday. We've seen the best of Jamil Ortuste, have we? Kasi may isang taon pa siya eh.
Well, for Jamil, talagang lumalabas yung kanyang laro. Even though they're out in the standings, he's showing us na he's not putting on the brakes. Magandang ang pinakitang drive kaagad ni Jamil, 24 points last game. And for Coach Rodney, malaking gem ito because, Jamil will be back next year. Ang dami na nakuhang exposure ngayong taon na ito.
Tama, nabanggit mo nga, nababalik si Jamil habang nagmintis si Baser Amer sa linya. There is Ola Adyogun. The first foul was called on Bradwin Ginto. You saw the big three. Isa-isa si Baser, si Ola Adyogun, and Arthur De La Cruz. Amer splits his charities this year. He hasn't played much, just only played 5 games here in NCAA Season 91. Believe it or not, Mix, those were just his 4th free throw attempt.
Well, also interesting, one of the few starts ni Baser dahil pang 7 laro pa lang niya ito, ay pang 6 na laro rather.
At no choice siya, Mix, dahil wala nga
Yes.
si Roldan Sara. Preta, nagpakawala. We know that he can do that. In our last game, he had 5 threes in the first half alone, all in the second quarter. Last Tuesday lamang yata yun.
Well,
Or
a big
Thursday.
A big challenge now, Dre, is the scoring from the guard position because Roldan Sara has clearly, stepped in and filled in for Baser's shoes. When he was out, ngayon naman, na-reverse yung situation.
Oo nga eh.
So right now, Baser is 100% healthy, but of course, nag-iingat pa rin si Coach Jamaic sa kanya dahil medyo fresh pa ang kanyang iniinda. But, for Coach Jamaic, he'll just be there, provide leadership, provide stability, provide playmaking, and, scoring will take care of its own.
In the meantime, ganda ng fast break. Bagsak si Fabian, humahabol siya sa depensa. That was a good look to the big man, Bradwin Ginto, their second leading scorer, averaging 16 points. Boga overshoots there. And a rebound went to Calisan. The spin by Fabian. He finds Ginto again. So back-to-back assists from Fabian to the big man who grew up in Australia, itong si Bradwin Ginto.
Well, napakalaking bagay talaga ni Bradwin Ginto para sa San Sebastian. Even though ang Kalisaan, Costello, and Ortuste are providing the scoring load, but Bradwin Ginto is an X-factor down low. He can be able to stop the big men of Ola Adigo, but at that shot, he has to do a better job.
Yes.
kaya Ola.
Actually, kung di mo nabanggit, I was supposed to ask you if he does a good job defending. That time, hindi niya na-depensahan si Adiogon for his first 2 points. 10 on their shot clock. Kalisan uses the glass. Bukas pa pala ang bangko ngayong oras, ha? Bukas pa ba?
2 minutes na lang, magsasara na.
4:30.
Mabot.
2 minuto.
Dalawang
Ganda ng
minuto.
bank shot ni Kalisaan doon. Tumuloy-tuloy si Baser Amer. Probably that right shoulder injury. Still, yun na nga nakausap natin si Baser sa dugout as we take a look at Preta firing away. Ilista mo na ang unang 3 puntos ngayong laro, courtesy of that man with a good shooting stroke, Spencer Preta.
Spencer Preta, nag-iinit ka agad. I believe he shot 5 early triples
Yes.
nung last game nila
Sa
against
second quarter yun.
second quarter.
Pero si Ola Adiogon nagmamama na sa loob. Simpleng-simple para kay Adiogon when he's that deep and that low sa shaded lane. Adiogon now leads the way for the Red Lions with 4. Fabian, the setup shot, no. Tinapik ni Kalisan. Sabi ni Coach Jamaic, balik ang bola. Tama. Tinabi ni referee Julius Medillo. Ball goes back to the Red Lions. In the meantime, balikan natin si Erica Grabaga. Erica?
Well, Andre, kanina nga ay nakasama ko ang team captain ng San Beda na si Art de la Cruz. Ayon sa kanya, inaalagaan na yan ng gusto ang posisyon nila ngayon dahil malaki ang may tutulong ng twice to beat advantage nila kung na-maintain nila ito. Kaya naman malaki ang pressure sa kanila bawat game. Ayon pa sa kanya, natatakot siya di umano sa San Sebastian Stags dahil pinahirapan niya ito noong first round, lalo na sa mag-shoot ng bola at sa pagpapasa nito. Kaya naman, pero kayang-kaya nila ito, lalo na salamat sa suporta ng mga San Beda. Maraming salamat. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Erica. Of course, Arthur de la Cruz, one of the seniors na nakausap nga ni Erica kanina. He's pro-bound. Ganda naman ng drive and drop pass ni Ortuste kay Kalisan. Pareho si Kalisan and Ginto ay may 4 na ngayon. Babalikan natin ang report ni Erica. Arthur de la Cruz, do you think there's pressure, Migs? You've been a coach before in high school. I'll go back to your question. Fear that here. Sabi ni Sofia Alessandro, bring home the bacon stacks. Thank you for tweeting. Yun nga, you were a coach in high school, pero may pressure ba pag alam mong yung player mo, alam naman natin Arthur is one of the candidates to be MVP?
Well, for Art, of course, marapit na matapos ang eliminations, homebound na, but things will just come, things will just follow, and he will have to hope na things will take care of the rest.
In the meantime, kami po yung magbabalik pagkatapos ng ating unang timeout. 13-9 ang ating talaan lamang ang San Sebastian Stags ng 4 sa Red Lions. Spencer Preta, ang mamang, sabi ni Mikey Reyes, may magandang buhok dito sa San Sebastian Stags. He was born in Bacolod City at lumaki na yan sa Negros Occidental, 17 years of age, 5'10". Itong si Spencer in their last game against EAC ng Webes. In 19 points, he had 19 minutes. Nagkaroon siya ng 19 points, 5 threes in the second quarter, mates.
Oh, talagang pumotok si Spencer Preda nung game na yun. I think that is his season high, one of his good games. It was because nasetapan siya ng maayos ang kanyang mga kampe. He ran off screens properly. Off-ball movement was also a factor, and a breakout game para sa tubong bacolod na si Spencer Preda.
Samantala, ganda naman ng pasa doon ni Arthur De La Cruz. For a big man, he does really a good job of distributing the ball. For our strong move of the game, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Pinasa niya kay Mike Sorella na may 4 na puntos na ngayon. Dalawa ang kalamangan ng Red Lions. Di nakapuntos doon si Bradwin Ginto De La Cruz. Grabe pumasang Arthur De La Cruz, no? For a big man.
Well, for Art De La Cruz, ganda ng entry pass doon kay Yusei, and it's very interesting because he started at the 3 position. Siyempre nga wala si Dansare and medyo inaalala na itong si Amer. They want to get the scoring off the wing position. Well, of course, Nicole Sorella is a very effective and efficient big man. Ito nga si Art ngayon providing that yung run and gun game dahil maganda ang kanyang dribbling, maganda ang kanyang passing, and he can score up top, kaya na drive, shoot, and everything. And good start by Art De La Cruz.
I stand corrected. I have to correct myself. Koga is also a graduating player, so all the starting 5. As we take a look at Dan Sara last year, na ni Ryusei Koga at the line, and he was from San Beda Alabang, teammate na nga si Andretti Stevens noon. So all the seniors are being fielded in, and I can't remember the last time that he has done that, especially di naman sila ganun kompleto and healthy.
Medyo matagal-tagal na panahon din para kaya sa San Beda Red Lions. But you know, yung starting 5 na to, or most of them, like Baser, Art, Yusei, it's gonna be interesting coming into the next year. Well, of course, they have their Final 4 hopes already, pero syempre, they have to seize the moment. Ito na yun kumbaga last push ito ng kanilang seniors.
All or nothing, do or die. Let's go for that history of 6 in a row. Ginto steals the ball away. All the way is Bradwin Ginto. Iwasan na siya ni Baser Camer. Dumulas si Koga, and Ginto leads the way now with 6. Lamang ng 4 ang San Sebastian. Pinakamalaking kalamangan kanina ng Stags ay 6, ng score ay 11-5. Koga for 3. No. Ortuste. Binabantayan ni Mer. Ortuste. The runner by the left is short. Ginto gets another rebound. He's the second leading rebounder, just next to that man, Allwell Oraime. And Ginto, also a great rebounder for the big man. In the meantime, ito ang ating Master Guapo move of the quarter. Watch out for more Guapo moves. Powered by Master. Sikreto ng mga Guapo. That was Jerry Fabian. At pinasok na ngayon si Ryan Costello on your screens. Tubo ng Marikina. He was once the 7th leading scorer in season 91. Back then, he was averaging 16 points per game. Medyo nag-dip na nga yung scoring ni Ryan Costello to 12.2 per game in 30 minutes per outing. And Costello is a second-year man. I believe he still has 4 years, sabi ni Coach Rodney Santos. And he learned how to play basketball at the age of 8. In the meantime, ang mamang nasa linya is a pro-bound Bradwin Ginto. Born in Bataan, grew up in Melbourne, Australia. He's 23 years of age, and here's Ginto all the way with his layup for our fast play of the game, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Napakalaking bagay nga ni Bradwin Ginto. He's averaging almost to 4 offensive rebounds per game, at sumunod siya kay Allwell Oraime in the leading rebounding stat with 12 rebounds a game.
Oraime is just a defensive demon, a rebounding demon. I don't know what to call Oraime. All is well when Allwell is there. Unbelievable.
Napapakamot na lang ako sa ulo eh.
Nakita ko nga, 19 years old.
Yes, and 60 rebounds in the last 2 games.
Yes, back to back.
Back to back.
And matindi ang bakbakan nila against San Beda on Friday. That's something to watch, folks. Mayayaning ang NC sa Biyernes for all those 3 games. Makuha San Beda in the first game. You have Jerry and Perpetual. As Quito gets his 10th point, he now enters double figures with 3:20 remaining in the first. And last game natin sa Biyernes, Arellano versus Letran. All those 6 teams are potential Final Four. Kung pwede nga lang mag-Final 6.
Kung pwede lang talaga, no, with the quarterfinals. Pero, you know, I really think that the Friday on September 25 will be the biggest day.
Yan yung Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. Judgment Day.
Diyan magkakaalaman eh. Ito naman ang ating Copico 78 Best Recharge Moments brought to you by Copico 78. Copico's best latte ever.
Well, kasi nakakapit ng JRU ang Makuha and Arellano are at 4th place. Medyo magulo pa, you know, all the possibilities, maraming pwedeng mangyari. I think there are over 1,000 possibilities.
Yes.
If you'll really count it that way. But, you know, that should be a good day for the NCAA.
Coach Jamaica Harin is forced to call a timeout. Bakit kamo? Dahil dehado sila ng 8-23 sa 15 ang ating talaan in favor of the San Sebastian Stags with 2:39 remaining here in the first. Roldan Sara earlier, you saw on Street Clothes, there he is. Dan Sara is third year. And itong si Roldan ay uupo because of that hamstring injury. He will be out 10 days, sabi ni Coach Jamaica Harin. He suffered that pulled hamstring against LPU. At malaking bagay nga because he's been doing so well with the absence of Passer Amer. Even when Amer was back, sabi niya nga parang he feels kind of down kasi syempre hindi pa sila nagsasabay talaga ni Passer na 100% healthy.
Siguro ang napaka-powerful combination nun, no? Kung pagpasabihin mo si Amer and Sara, will of course fill in the shoes right away. 42% RFG from the 3-point area. Napakalaking bagay ni Dan Sara, pero buti na lang. At 10 days lang.
At nakukuha na nga ni Passer Amer ang kanyang rhythm and kumpiyansa. Sabi ni Passer kanina sa dugout, Tangwa nasa loob na rin. Tumuloy-tuloy si Donald Tangwa para sa kanyang unang 2 puntos. Back-to-back. Kanina si Arthur de la Cruz with that lob pass from Passer. But what a pick set up by Quinto. Borado talaga dun si Tongko eh.
Ito si Bradwin Quinto, yung kanyang demeanor, tsaka yung kanyang build. Napaka-ano talaga eh, parang enforcer eh, no? Bradwin Quinto.
I think he's ready for the pros.
Yes.
Think so?
I think so too.
Diba?
I think so too. Totoo yun.
Ito naman ang ating strong move of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Ito yung Passer to De La Cruz connection. And at the line, itong si Jeric Fabian. Jeric as a starter here today para kay Coach Rodney Santos. He is a third-year student taking up business management. He is from Pampanga, sa Angeles City. And he went to high school in FGN and Montessori High School, also in Pampanga. Amer is swinging to Soberano, balik kay Passer. There's still more than enough time to execute a good offensive sequence here. The kick out by De La Cruz to Tongko. Tongko dumrive. Soberano with the shot clock ticking down. Nakuha ni Ortuste ang rebound. Tumatakbo mga nakadilaw. Amer and Soberano nakabantay to Ortuste. Misses from that layup, the fast break. Amer wisely sets his feet and the 3 is good. Yes! Para sa 3. Mula kay Passer, the hammer, Amer.
Well, Passer just, you know, settled down. He waited for the defense to kind of go off balance. Nice pull-up jump shot, pull-up 3 by Passer.
Kumpiyansa na yung Passer Amer, no? Nakikita mo hindi na siya bothered with that shoulder injury of his.
Well, it's more of the mental game.
Yes, yun nga sinasabi niya. Diba kanina, yung mental, tingnan natin, if he can make it back-to-back, wala. And a foul committed by Ryan Costello.
Technical foul.
Oo.
Na medyo naiwanan ng payong landing spot.
Ito yung ating fast play of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. That was Donald Pierre Tangwa, Cameroonian. Served his 2-year residency as a rookie for the Red Lions. Balasan ng tao si Coach Jamaica Harin, and he wants to get an explanation kung ano ang itatawag dito. Technical foul was called on Ryan Costello.
Well, the official believe na medyo naiwanan ng paa doon nga sa landing spot ni Amer. Of course, we don't want to have those kinds of intentions kasi delikado yun eh. Kapag tira ni Amer, posibleng malandingan niya yung paa ni Costello.
Yeah.
And malanding, of course, baka matapilok. Well, of course, Sana naman hindi...
Yun yung siguro inaano ni Coach Mike. It's a coach looking after his players na parang mga anak na rin niya. Ito naman ang ating Kopiko 78 Best Recharge Moment. Brought to you by Kopiko 78, Kopiko's best latte ever. That was a reaction of the San Beda crowd. Pagkatapos makuha ni Baser Amer ang kanyang three-pointer. And there is Coach Jamike talking to our official. Medyo nagkasundo naman sila ni referee Dexter C. Maayos naman ang usapan. So, yung free throws, nakuha ni Amer. That was a technical free throw plus the possession. So, it's a big possession para dito sa San Beda Red Lions na dehado ng 12 na ngayon. Tangwa. Wala doon. Nakuha ni Ortuste. Para foul, nakita ng ating opisyales si Baser Amer holding on to Jamil Ortuste. Yan ang unang personal ni Baser. Pangatlong team foul ng San Beda. Ice Reyes is coming in for Baser to be given breather room after spending 9 minutes here in the first quarter. So Baser is getting his usual minutes, I want to say, in this game.
Pinag-init niya Coach Jamike si Baser Amer. He was the last guy from that starting five to actually sit down sa ball game na to.
Good thing you noticed that, so it's not the second unit. Saka dito kay Coach Jamike rin na sa totoo lang, actually pwede din maging starting unit to for a different squad.
Yes.
Ganun kalalim itong 5-time defending champs. Tangwa with a spin on Ginto. Sabi ni referee Julius Medillo, sorry Migs, foul ang itatawag kay Donald Tangwa doon. Una ni Donald, pang-apat na ng Red Lions. Yes, Migs.
Well, even though as Bradwin is still there, medyo syempre pagod na yan. Coming in from the first, pero good defense against Tangwa. Talagang he used his will, he used his muscle para hindi makabante si Donald.
Oh, what a shot at to beat the buzzer at the end of the first. Jamil Ortuste. Kumpiyansa na tong bata ng Antipolo. Tingnan natin if they will count it. It looked good.
It looked like great. It was from the mountains of Antipolo. Pakalayo.
Walang Antipolo Church pa yan eh. It was really good. With 0.4 or 0.3 left, he was able to take it. And Jamil Ortuste, 37% three-point shooter, was able to hit that lucky weave to end the first for his 5th point. Spencer Preta nagpakawala ng 3. Nag-init yan in their last game. He had 19 against EAC. But Arthur De La Cruz, Red Lions, although the big three is starting to get their rhythm together as a trio, ito namang mga gwardya ng San Sebastian Stags ay nagpapatunay na kaya din nila makapagbakbakan sa big Red Lions. They are leading by 5 entering their second quarter. At kami po ay nagbabalik dito po sa lungsod ng San Juan, inside the arena, and start our second quarter. JV Mocon off the bench. Ito na nga, press, full court press ni Coach Jamike. It is his trademark back in high school. Ganda ng blanca. Uli ka boy, sabi ni JV Mocon. Dito kilala si Coach Jamike yung kanyang double fist mix.
Ang kanyang full court press. It's very interesting because Donald Tangwa is the only big man sa court. He's having a 4-guard lineup. Gusto niya yung speed and that agility. Boys of turnovers. And ngayon, they have a go-ahead basket.
And just like that, lamang na ng isa itong Red Lions, 29-28. Kanina, lamang ng 12 itong San Sebastian.
And gusto talaga ni Coach Jamike to implore that speed over height dahil 4 guards nga ang nasa loob ngayon.
The Red Lions can extend their lead on this offensive set. Tangwa, kinalabaw si Ginto but on offensive foul. Maybe also a good acting job on the part of Ginto. In the meantime, we have a report on Michael Calisan. Let's go back kay Eric Carabaca.
Well, Andre, kanina nga rin ay nakapanayam ko si Michael Calisaan ng San Sebastian Stags. Isa lamang siyang sophomore pero sinasabi na isa na raw siya sa future ng NCAA. Sabi naman niya, no pressure kasi gagawin niya lang ang kanyang nakakaya, gagawin niya lang ang lahat ng kanyang makakaya. Sabi niya, ay lalaban lang siya ng buong puso. Sabi niya rin, ay Nagpapasalamat siya sa kanyang coach dahil sa biglang angat niya sa NCAA dahil binigyan siya ng more opportunity at more playing time. Nagpapasalamat din siya sa kanyang nanay at tatay ngayon sa Pampanga. Back to you, Andre.
Maraming salamat, Erica. Alin Bulanani, a man that Coach Rodney Santos speaks highly of. At inaasahan niya at dapat daw abangan ng San Sebastian community in the years to come. Itong si Alin Bulanani na nakapasok lamang ay may 2 puntos na. Bola ng Red Lions with almost 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well,
Mocon,
Andre,
yes.
I stand corrected. JV Mocon is inside, but he doesn't look like a power forward dahil sa kanyang bilis. He can play as a 3 also.
Very versatile kasi yan. Ginto, that was a good look by Costello to Ginto. Bradwin, of course, playing his last year, donning the yellow and red. Now with 12 points, he wants to also leave a mark here sa San Sebastian community. Tonko, using that big set by Mocon. Tonko, the floater short. Nariba ni Jeff Santos, naagaw naman ng Red Lions, Tangwa. And Donald is doing so well off the bench. He now has 6 to his name.
Well, Tangko, a good fit para kay sa kanilang mga big man because he has the defense and he can also provide the offense na kinakailangan ni Coach Jamay.
I also would have to correct myself. Pinakamalaking kalamangan ng San Sebastian was 8 when the score was 21-13, not 12. Yun may tinuturo mo kanina. Pagkabilang ko 12.
Yes.
Hindi mo naman ako.
I just let it flow.
Pabebe. Ito ang ating strong move of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Donald Tangwa getting his 6th point off the bench. This Cameroonian is also a man that Coach Jamaic will rely on when Adiogun exits out. Passer Amer is back on the floor. So, medyo napaganda pa si, I don't want to say na napaganda yung pagkawala ni Sara. Habang pinapanood natin itong Master Guapo move of the quarter, the assist of Costello to Ginto for our Master Guapo move. Watch out for more Guapo moves started by Master Secreto ng mga Guapo. Dahil without Sara, Passer will have to play extended minutes.
Well, extended minutes for him, but I believe he's ready. He's showing no signs of weakness. And kailangan niyang nasa loob para talagang gabayan ang kanyang gabayan ang kanyang teammates.
Mocon to Tonko. Tonko, the fall away. No. Calisan with a rebound and a foul on Ice Reyes. Oh no, it's on.
Merong bumagsak na stag sa baseline. We're just confirming on who it is.
Sabi ng ating statistician ni Kuya Onang Serrano, si JV Mocon ang tinawagan ng foul. Ice Reyes. Ay hindi, si Ice ang nilabas. Pero si Mocon habang titingnan natin si Jamil ilalabas. This is not a good sight para sa San Sebastian community dahil Jamil is playing well as of late.
And sa kanya din ang gagaling ang primary scoring ng stats.
JV Mocon ang tinawagan ng pangalawa na. Una pa lang, JV Mocon. So kanina, walang personal foul yun. Okay, we're just double checking here.
Ito, sumabay si Ortuste kay Ice Reyes.
Oo, yung kaliwang ankle niya.
Ayun. Medyo nag-twist lang ng bahagya. Hopefully for Jamil, hindi ito gaano maggrabe at seryoso at makabalik pa siya sa larong ito.
Michael Calisan. It's that jumper. That was a sweet-looking jumper from Michael. 8 na. Kinakana ni Michael Calisan.
Well, that's all day for Michael Calisan. We've seen since at the start of the second round, he had a breakout game career high na 35 points. And it's all because of his, mostly because of his jump shots, and he's really continuing on honing that craft of his.
Presbitero, nasa loob na rin. Taga-Davao. Magayong taga-Davao yan. Si Amer and si Gilbert Presbitero. Mentes sa corner si Koga. Nakuha ni Preta. Ibibigay muna sa kanilang uno for point guard na si Costello. Here's Preta. We know he's a spot-up shooter. I think he's more comfortable with a catch and shoot rather than on the move.
Kasi yung mga shooters, iba't iba rin ang characteristics yan eh. Meron mga on the move, meron yung mga kunin na yung rhythm of the dribble. And for Preta, you know, to follow your point, you know, I think he's more effective coming off screens, you know, being set up by his teammates.
Bulanadi giving up his dribble. Oy, napaswerte mo. Napaganda pa yung tira ng Alan Bulanadi. Bulanadi para sa pang-apat niyang puntos at binalik ng San Sebastian ang kalamangan sa kanilang panik ng 5, 36-31. Good afternoon sa lahat ng ating mga manonood at itong mga magagandang manonood din natin sa loob ng arena. Maraming salamat sa ating director, Al Neri. Also, good afternoon to Martin Antonio, ating kasamahan. Nagpapabati siya sa mga taga-California, all the way from Vida TFC, the Filipino channel. San Beda College Alumni Association of Southern California, established back in 1982. Si Teddy Recoletos, Gentimbol, Marcel Carrion, Don Pejoro, Arthur de la Rosa, Alan Lumidaw, Chris Carrion. Habang pinapanood natin si Jamil Ortuste, spraining his left ankle.
Ayun,
Yung bagsak niya.
pag-landing.
Yes. I know it's easier for a guard to wear and to it's yung more mobility eh pag naka-low cut ka eh. Pero yun talaga yung risk mo eh. Although syempre tinatapan naman sila. Pero yung risk of having that ankle injury, 'di ba, yung pagbagsak.
Well, it's the dynamic syempre ng paglabas ngayon ng mga sneakers, ng mga shoes. Mostly naka-low cut na talaga. And even though kahit mga big man nga rin naglo-low cut sneakers din.
Tinitingnan ko kung nakalukat ba si Bradwin Ginto, pero
bilis na gumalaw eh, no?
14 na kinakanan yan. Gandang hapon din kay sa ating kabasketball yan sa Acropolis Monday Group, si Oliver Gan. Gandang hapon, Ogan. Tangwa, 8 puntos na off the bench. All 6 of the 8 points rather dito galing sa second quarter. Si Baser lang at si Arthur de la Cruz ang starting members of the starting five na nandito ngayon sa loob para kay Coach Jamike. Sabi ni Colleen Inigo, hi! Uy, hi Nix Bustos daw!
Hello, Colleen Indigo. Magandang hapon sa iyo.
At sabi naman ni Cheryl De Villa, hear the roar of a Beda Red Lion. Goes on Beda fight, Cheryl De Villa. Sana siya din nag-hi Andre, no? Bulanadi now with 7 points. With that three-pointer. Keep finding Golden Stags. Bravong Bastes, sabi ni Nico. Kalisan, binitbit pa. Short. Ginto. The rebound and the putback. Bradwin now has 16 points. He is way above his average of 12 per game. And he has 4 boards.
Wow, parang makina talaga itong si Bradwin Ginto.
Ito ang makina mo. Binansagan mo ng big red machine.
The Golden Machine. Magaling si Bradwin Ginto kasi, you know, he barely got dressed. 3 minutes ang kanyang pinapahinga and he already has 16 points. You know, he defends, he runs down the court. He provides offense as well.
Baser. Hinabol ni Costello pero ni Preta, pero si Baser tumuloy-tuloy with that layup. And Baser Amer now has 7. He had a 3-pointer earlier. He was able to hit that technical free throw. And now 7 points for Baser Amer. The big 3 count. Adiogon with 6. De La Cruz with 4. Kalisaan for the Stags against a longer Tangwa. 2 to shoot. Costello kailangan ibato na yung bola. And wala doon ang tira ni Quinto na bother ni Arthur de la Cruz. Baser, that is what he does best. Ayan yung na-miss ng Red Lion sa Baser Amer, yung kanyang playmaking skills. And yung amoy na amoy niya kung saan talaga yung mga kampi niya, lalo na si De La Cruz at si Adiogon. As Adiogon checks back in, and also Jamil Ortuste. Papahinga muna si Spencer Preta, that left ankle seems to be okay. Kaka kay Jamil Ortuste, kami po yung magbabalik pagkatapos ng ilang patalastas. With 2:32 remaining here in the first half, lamang pa rin ng Stags, 43-37.
Welcome back mga kapamilya! Dito pa rin tayo ngayon live sa San Juan Arena at nakatutok pa rin kayo sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action para lang sa NCAA Season 91. Halina at tayo'y tumambay sa San Sebastian. Maya-maya lang yan at the half. Stay tuned, don't go away. Balik sa'yo, Andre.
Thank you, Erica. Don't go away. Yan ang kailangan abangan at the half. Tambayan natin yan sa San Sebastian College, Recoletos. Magkalapit lang yan actually itong San Sebastian at San Beda. It's just across a street away. Tatawid ka nga lang ng kalsada, sabi ni Coach Jamay. Napatahimik ka yata, Mix Bustos.
Niisip ko kasi yung distance ng San Beda tsaka kung ilang steps eh. Ganun sila
Wala
kalapit.
Mendiola sa
Uy.
recto. Oh, ano mo eh?
Si Anton Roas tsaka si Siege Tantenko.
Magkatabi? Oh, yun nga.
Ayun.
Tama natin si Brother Anton, si Siege. Ganda naman ng peke ni Ginto. Naisa niya si Ola. Dahil yung momentum ni Ola tumuloy-tuloy pero short naman si Ginto doon. Balik tayo sa mga nakapula. Boga to Amer. The swing. Good ball movement. Soberano is free for 3. Yes, para sa 3 kay AC Soberano. Now at 5.
Well, isa sa mga kailangan mong i-gamble if you're playing a zone defense is that 3-point shot. Well, that's the only second 3 of the San Beda Red Lions this game.
2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Ginto, Fabian, the short stab, gets the bounce. At Fabian, may 6 na puntos na para kay Coach Rodney Santos. Back and forth we go. San Beda, I want to ask you this, Migs. Will they be able to clinch already? Secured na ba sila for Final Four spot if they win this ball game?
Well, if they win this game, they'll move up to 12 wins. But nothing is safe, nothing is sure dahil marami pang naglalaban para sa spot na yun. So I think for any team who's really looking to clinch the Final Four, the magic number is the lucky number 13. Yun ang kailangan talagang i-sure nila para safe na safe sila sa Final Four.
So 13. Okay.
13.
Para safe talaga.
Yes.
Okay. In the meantime, ito ang ating fast play of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Red Lions with the leather as we approach our final minute mark here in the first half. Poga to De La Cruz. Off 1 foot, Arthur De La Cruz. Is there one thing that this man cannot do, Migs?
I cannot think of any. No, because Art De La Cruz talagang para siyang he's very unpredictable. Hindi mo minsan mabasa yung kanyang mga galaw.
At ito ang ating strong move of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband, Arthur De La Cruz, followed by our fast play of the game, Michael Kilsan, also brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Baser, inside to De La Cruz. That was really simple from Amer to De La Cruz. Siyam na ang ginagawa ni the Big Red Machine. Arthur De La Cruz is also one of the leading candidates in the MVP race, along with Olwe Loraime. Fabian, the runner, is good for Jeric Fabian. 8 na ang ginagawa ni Fabian, 16 for Ginto, 10 for Calisan, 8 for Jeric Fabian, 7 for Bulanadi off the bench.
Well, a miscommunication there on the drive by Jeric Fabian. Hindi sila masyado nag-usap sa switch doon. Kaya nakalibre si Jeric Fabian for that floater.
Habang pinapanood natin itong Kopiko 78, best recharge moment, Kopiko 78, Kopiko's best latte ever. Amer and Jamil Ortustin nagkamay habang nagbabalasan ng tao to si Coach Jamike. Dahil si Jamil, ipapahinga muna, pero kanina binangga ni Jamil si Baser. Tapos hindi yata masyado nagustuhan ni Baser. So inabot niya yung bola kay Jamil.
Well, maganda para kay Jamil kasi kanina medyo nakakatakot yung kanyang landing. At nakabalik na siya.
Yun nga yung binanggit ko kanina na left ankle injury and he's back. Good afternoon din sa ating nag-iisang Ant-Man, si Mark Cruz. Mark, nakasama ko yung kapatid mo, si Marvin, Kuya Marvin Cruz mo nung nalinggo sa Acropolis at the end of the first half. Na doon yung last shot attempt ni Alin Bulanadi. In the meantime, natuwa naman ang ating mga estudyante na mula pa sa Mendiola. This one is our Kopiko 78 best recharge moment, brought to you by Kopiko 78, Kopiko's best latte ever. Felix Aprico is also listening sa dorm kasama ni astonishing Ant-Man Mark Cruz. Magandang panimula itong San Sebastian Stags na lumamang pa ng 10 when the score was 43-33. The Red Lions' biggest lead, believe it or not, ay 1 punto lamang when the score was 3-2. But now, the tally is 49 for the Stags, 45 for the Red Lions. at the half. Kami po ay magbabalik dito lamang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Magandang hapon po muli mga kapamilya. Kayo po ay nakatutok dito sa NCAA Season 91 live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action at high definition sa Sky Cable Balls HD Channel 167. Attention all PLDT home and smart subscribers, enjoy entertainment everywhere with the country's biggest selection of videos on demand from iFlix. Bisitahin nyo lamang ang www.iflix.com and start your complimentary 14-day trial today. Habang kinukunan tayo ng picture, ay nagsasalita pa ako, lamang
Sabi daw picture.
Hello po mga pamilya, para po sa ABS-CBN Sports. Mix Bustos, ako po si Andre Felix. Migs, ang ganda ng panimula ng San Sebastian in this game. Mukhang gusto pa lang guluhin itong team standings. Kahit di na sila abot sa Final Four, of course, they wanna go out of Season 91 with a bang. For San Beda naman, with a win today, it will really solidify their chances of possibly getting pa a twice-to-beat advantage sa Final Four.
Well, the Golden Stags waxed out hot early in the game. Medyo inunahan nila ang San Beda Red Lions. Of course, with Badwin Quinto already with 16 points. You know, he's doing everything. He's playing defense, he's rebounding, he's also running the fast break. And also, ang 2-3 zone defense ang medyo nagkaroon ng stability para sa depensa ng Golden Stags. As we can see the halftime stats, both teams are shooting the ball well, 46% and 44 para sa San Beda, pero perimeter points mas nananaig doon ang Golden Stags with 17-8. Credit that to the jump shots by Kalisaan, also by Quinto. And starter points, nangunguna dyan si Quinto with 16, Kalisaan with 10, and Jeric Fabian with 8. Pero naman na points of turnovers, ito nga yung second unit ni Coach Jamaic with Taqwa in, Cabanag, and the rest. Talagang after that one timeout in the first half, talagang bubulusok sila points of turnovers with that go-ahead basket. And mas lamang sila doon, 14-6.
Lumamang pa nga sila at 1 point doon sa second quarter kung San Beda Red Lions. Bradwin Quinto is a man possessed. He's just averaging 12 points per game in Season 91, but in this game, he has already 16. Sa first half pa lamang tayo at just missed 3 field goals. At si Kalisaan naman katulong niya with also double figures with 10, and then Fabian with 8. Back in August 13, magkaiba ang kwento doon. Lamang ang Red Lions noon, 53-39 at the half.
Well, mas nauna nga sila doon. And the Coach Rodney definitely, and his team definitely learned their lesson. Ayaw nila magpauna like what the Red Lions did in the first game. And also, Art de la Cruz, nangunguna siya sa scoring ng Red Lions with 9 points already. And Pierre Taqwa filling in for Ola Adiogun with 8 points para sa first half.
Kung kayo po ay nanonood naman ng replay sa Balls, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Pero tayo live ngayon is good afternoon to all our viewers. Thank you sa ating director din na si Al Neri for ABS-CBN Sports. Our overall producer is of course Boss Vic Caridad. Our third member of the broadcast team is Eric Carabara at courtside. Minsan tambay kaya tayo sa San Sebastian, no? Hanapin na natin sila Jamil. Si Bradwin Quinto samantala may 18 puntos na ang pro-bound graduating senior big man Bradwin Quinto.
Alam mo, Dre, napakalaking bagay para sa akin ng San Sebastian Church. Diyan ako nagdasal minsan nung nag-take ako ng aking PRC exam. Dahil malapit doon yung pinag-testan ko na awan ng Diyos, nakapasa ako.
Is it safe to say na doon ka din ikakasal?
Oy, paisip ako doon.
Quinto may 20 puntos na sa kanyang pangalan. Balik ang kalamangan sa 8 ng San Sebastian. Their biggest lead was 10. When the score was 43-33. De la Cruz down at the low block. Nahanap si Koga. 10 segundo sa kanilang shot clock. Binalik kay De la Cruz. Binigay kay Koga. Nabitawan ng bola. Balik sa mga nakadilaw for the turnover number 6 para sa Red Lions. Ito ang ating PLDT strong move of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Bradwin Quinto, malaking mama na mamimiss nila Costello, nila Preta, nila Orduste. Quinto gets another rebound. That's his 7th today.
Well, mamimiss mo rin kay Bradwin Quinto yung kanyang offensive rebounding as they get that second chance shot by Spencer Preta. Napakalaking bagay ni Bradwin dahil ang ganda na pinapakita ng energy. Inuunahan niya lahat, just to get those rebounds.
Like what I mentioned earlier, he has the second leading rebounder in NCAA season 91. Bradwin Ginto, who averages 12.5 rebounds in 14 games played. De La Cruz inside, and Arthur De La Cruz really has an array of moves here and there. He can bring down the ball, he can take it from the outside. Jerry Fabian, tumuloy-tuloy. Kahit na-bother ni Ola Diogun, Fabian says, I will also enter double figures with 10.
Speaking of 10, they're already enjoying from a then 10-point lead. Pero ngayon, Art De La Cruz, para napakadali lang ng kanyang trabaho offensively sa low block.
Effortless, no? Para kay De La Cruz. Mga ganong galaw. Sorella, medyo nahirapan. Nakakuha ang bola, pero napasa niya kay Koga to De La Cruz. Arthur, the corner to Baser. Baser thought about it, but takes the three anyway. No go. Nakakuha ni Michael Calisan. Pang-anim na rebound niya. Fabian will have to cross the timeline. Fabian, the kick out to Preta, to Jamil Ortuste. A while ago had to sit out because of the ankle injury. Fabian. Calisan, 7th rebound. And what Coach Jamike thought was a block is a foul for the officials called on Mike Sorella. Ito naman ang ating Master Guapo move of the court. Watch out for more Guapo moves powered by Master Secreto ng mga Guapo. Arthur De La Cruz, ready also to go to the pros, along with his friends and teammates for a long time. Ito si Ola Diogun, Baser Amer, Mike Sorella. San Beda really has produced a number of players and names who have moved to the pros. Borg G. Hermida, Jake Pascual.
Rome De La Rosa.
That's right. The twins. I'm trying to recall the
Anthony and David Semera.
twins.
Well, it's because they have the winning culture. Of course, when the scouts see that you're a winning team, talagang hindi sila magdadalawang isip na kunin ka to the pros.
Tumuloy-tuloy si Arthur De La Cruz. Ngayon, sabi niya, bigay niyo sa akin ng bola. Aatake lang ako ng aatake. 6 ng kanyang 15 puntos ay nanggagaling dito sa pangatlong quarter natin. Fabian. Ginto inside. Huli ka, boy. Sabi ni Diogun, pati ni Mocon. And Amer goes all the way. Baser now has 9. His first 2 points in the third coming from that layup.
Well, it's the transition defense that's been killing the Golden Stags, kaya nakakahabol ang Red Lions.
Preta in and out for 3. At Diogun is really getting that rebound away from Bradwin Ginto. Baser and an offensive foul. Nahulihan na humahawi si Baser. At ngayon naman, kasama ni Erica Rabara ang mommy ni Ryusei Koga. Erica?
Yes, Andre, ngayon nga ay kasama ko si Mommy Ivy Koga, ang mama nga ni Yusei Koga. Ayan, Mommy, ano naman po si Yusei bilang anak?
Si Yusei Koga, nako, napakabait na bata yan. Mapagbigay, magalang at tahimik lang sa bahay. Sa mga kapatid niya, talagang todo suporta niya, lalo pag may mga games sa mga kapatid niya. Nanonood yan siya pag wala siyang game o training. Nandun lang yan, minsan pag wala siyang training, nanonood kami ng sine, kasama yung girlfriend niya. Yun, nagbabanding kami, tapos nagdi-dinner sa labas.
Ayan, syempre dapat di talaga natin nakakalimutan ng pamilya. Pero Mami, madali ang tanong lang po. Ano po ba ang hilig niya bukod pa po sa basketball?
Ang hilig niya, wala nang iba eh. Kasi minsan, pag nasa bahay lang yan, gusto niyan, nandun lang, naglalaro ng computer, tapos, yun, nanonood kami ng sine.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, Mommy. Back to you, Andre.
Maraming salamat, Erica. At salamat din sa mommy ni Ryusei Koga. Kami po yung magbabalik. With 5:48 remaining here in the third, our tally is 58 for the Stags, 55 for the Red Lions. Smile, you're on cam. The ladies enjoying it here. Saan siya nakapwesto?
Teka, tinitingnan ko.
nakita ko nga yung leg mo eh.
No.
Ito naman ating fast play of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. That was Baser Amer getting his 9th point with that layup. And cutting the San Sebastian lead to 3, 58-55 ang ating talaan. Fabian, huli ka boy! Blanca, sabi ni Adiogon. Ola! Kala ko itutuloy-tuloy na ni Adiogon eh. Sir Amer has it. Down to De La Cruz. He wanted to go inside to Adiogon. Mokon misses. There's Ola Adiogon. Simple and simple. Para sa Nigerian. If he's that close, that low under the basket, it's gonna be easy
Mahirap.
too. Oo. Good afternoon kay Clarence. Let's go Baste. Let's beat Beda and show how unpredictable we are. Sabi naman ni Crossover, San Beda battles San Sebastian. Bring it on, San Beda. Go, San Beda. Good luck, idol. Baser kami. Maraming salamat. Itag nyo lamang din po kami at Andre_Felix sa Twitter. That's ANDREI_Felix. At Mix Bustos naman. Para sa aking kasama na si Coach Mix Bustos. Nag-head coach ka, di ba? Sa Zobel?
Wow, for the high school ranks, partner.
That's right. Nag-player ka din.
Yes, partner.
Sino
Nung
mga
high school
kakampi mo
din.
nun?
Yan, sila
Vic
Martin
Piasis,
Reyes,
Martin Reyes.
Vic Piasis, sila Simon Atkins, mga ka-age ko sila. Naging teammates ko rin sila.
Anyari.
Ayun, dito na tayo. Nandun sila.
Then, you're also a certified broker.
Yes, sir. Real estate broker.
Yon. De La Cruz inside to Adiogon. Masyadong malakas. Nakawa ni Costello. Tumatakbo si na Ortuste. Ganda ng iwas ni Ortuste. Ganda ng hanap naman ni Ortuste kay Michael Calisan. 13 ang ginagawa ni Calisan. Palaban talaga ang San Sebastian ngayong hapon, Mix.
Well, it's really important for them to sustain this lead at the zone defense has been really working for them. They're not doing anything drastic. Yung kanilang mga adjustments. They want San Beda red
Ng San Sebastian Stags, Ola Adiogon humihingi ng foul. He has to be careful. I was just about to say,
ayun na nga.
he might get a technical and he just did. Kay referee Dexter C. Panuorin muna natin ang strong move brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. That basket was good. Pero feeling niya na binangga siya ni Ginto. And that was a technical foul called on Adiogon for resentment to a non-call. Ang sabi ng ating Coliseum Barker, Rolly Manlapas, and Baser and Arthur De La Cruz to the rescue of their veteran friend. Matagal na nilang kasama, donning the red and white, and even in the amateur league, kakampi din nila yan, si Ola. So alam nila kung ano yung ugali ni Ola. Ola can be emotional at times, Migs, as we take a look at our fast play of the game. Ito po ay brought to you by PLDT Home DSL pa rin. The #1 home broadband, Kalisan from that pass from Tuesday.
Wala, sayang para kay Ola kasi kung ganun na sila nagkahabol and the momentum is there, especially off a basket, natawagan pa to ng technical.
Hindi lang yun, Mix, dahil tinawagan din ng warning si Baser Amer.
Well, of course, a warning and if another one is called, automatic technical na rin yun.
That's
And
right.
sayang para kaya Jamil, hindi na napasok yung free throw. Pero ball possession again, it will go to the Golden Stags.
Ito naman ang ating Copico 78 Best Recharge Moment at the half. Ang ating mga dancers from San Beda. Brought to you by Copico 78, Copico's best latte ever. Ikaw ba, nung kabataan mo, sumasayaw ka na, were you part of the cheering squad?
Hindi.
Basketball lang, no?
Basketball lang. Matigas ang katawan ko eh. Kaya hindi ako papasok.
Hindi naman ata. Michael Calisan with 15 points now. It's his name with 7 boards as well. Lamang ng 6 na binabasa 3. Yes, para sa 3. Mula kay JV Mokon.
Well,
Nick, that binabasa 2. Sorry, Nick.
Well, that is okay if you're the Golden Stags kasi pangalawang 3 pa lang ng Red Lions, and that was accounted as a long 2 para kay Mokon.
Adiogon with another block there. And Ginto with that block naman sa kabilang dako. Ito yun, yung blanca. Huli ka, boy, sabi ni Ginto. Ito ang challenge si Bradwin. At makikipagbanggaan to si Bradwin sa pros with the likes of Asita Olava, Junmar Fajardo, Greg Slaughter,
Yes.
Japet Aguilar. Yung mga kabanggaan yan. Mark Tingris.
May mga undersized big men, yung mga peg ni Bradwin Ginto.
Oo.
Well, all hard by him. Dumrive doon and then he helped. Second chance point, ang bilis ng reflexes niya. Nakuha niya kagad yung swat doon kaya Mokon.
San Sebastian can extend this lead back to 4 or 5 depending on which shot they will take. Bulanadi! Ilista mo na! Pangalawang 3 puntos ni Alin Bulanadi, now has 10. And he extends this San Sebastian lead to 5 mix.
Well, that was a good shot. Good attempt para San Sebastian Stags. Talagang hindi nila pinapaabante itong Red Lions.
Nahanap ni Ginto si Bulanadi. Sumabit, walang tawag ang ating opisyalis. And underneath, Michael Calisan may 17 puntos na. De La Cruz. Sabi ni Arthur, sumabay pa kayo. 19 points now for the Big Red Machine. He is trying to carry the Red Lions back to the promised land, back to the Final Four. And sana makuha nila ulit ang twice-to-beat advantage. Calisan with a jumper. Nakuha ni Adiogo ng kanyang pang-anim na rebound ngayon. Amer, Baser, sumigsag, tumuloy-tuloy. De La Cruz, binanggana, may basket pa para kay Arthur De La Cruz.
Arthur De La Cruz is already scoring 10 points, 5 out of 5 from the field. And another big offensive rebound for him. He can cut his lead down to 2. And para to regain control for Coach Jamaica and his team.
Alvin Capopres, ngayon palang ipapasok ni Coach Rodney Santos. Raj Tonko is back in. And on your screens, of course, the proud parents of Arthur De La Cruz. Kay Art Sr., ang kanyang ina, nandyan din. Taga-Iso din, mga kapitbahay ko lang yan.
Siyempre, ka-teammate yan, long-time teammate, nakasama natin si Coach Olsen.
That's right, yes. Also in the pros, yung red and white din ang kanilang uniform nun. Costello, the jumper with that hand up by Amer. Ganda naman ng hanap ni Adiogo, ni hinahabol ni Bulanadi. Si Mocon for Arthur De La Cruz may 24 puntos na. More importantly, he also now has a double-double. 24 points to go along with 11 rebounds.
Well, 12 of those 24 points have come from this quarter. Wala pa siyang minimintis.
Wala pa.
Sa third quarter, Dre.
Arthur De La Cruz, isa pa lang ang minimintis sa ating laro. He has 10 of 11 from the field today.
Ito na nga, na-tie na ng San Beda Red Lions. It's really important for the Golden Stags to maintain their composure. Huwag sila magpapadala sa momentum and just to stick to their basics, stick to what's keeping them in the league.
Copico's 7-8 Best Recharge moment once again brought to you by Copico 7-8, Copico's best latte ever. That is something that we need. Sarap yun eh. Copico, best latte ever.
Masarap talaga magkape syempre sa mga napakainit na laro katulad nito, di ba?
Jamil Ortuste, kinakamayan ng kanyang mga kakampi. A timeout on the floor. 1 minuto at 46 na segundong nalalabi sa ating pangatlong quarter. Tabla po tayo, 69 all. Ito pa lang ang mga ating pangalawang deadlock ngayong larong ito. Kanina ay namayani ang Perpetual Altas kontra EA's Generals 89-59 at kami po ay magbabalik. Justin Mercado on your screens. Nanonood ng NCAA ngayong Martes na hapon at ating mga iba pang manonood dito. Injured nga itong si Jason David with a fractured foot. Costello called for his 3rd personal foul. Pangatlo na rin na team foul ng San Sebastian. Bola ng Red Lions. Pwede nilang makamit ang kanilang pinakamalaking kalamangan. Kanina lumamang sila ng isa. Yun lang ang kalamangan nilang malaki. They haven't led by 2 or 3 in this game. The ball is back with San Sebastian. Alin Bulanadi may tanang ng bola. Jeffrey Santos. And he wanted to go inside Capobres. And Capobres sumundot kaya tinawagan ng pangalawang personal foul si Alvin.
Well, it seems like Coach Jamaica pushed the button right away. No, they can't waste any more time para makahabol sa larong ito. The defense is clearly evident. And for JV Mocon, the second stringer, good defense by him. Nakuha niya yung agaw na yun.
San Sebastian last year finished 5-13 your 8th place. And it's their first time under Coach Rodney Santos. Dati din, naglaro para sa San Sebastian. Ice Reyes in the hard court. Donald Tankwa is coming in. There's a Cameroonian. Ipapahinga muna ang Nigerian Ola Diogun. Joe Presbitero from Ateneo de Davao. I was actually privileged and fortunate to talk to Joe Presbitero and the other alumni ng Ateneo de Davao a few months back. Bigay ako ng talk. Inimbitahan ako ni Coach Noli Ayo, athletic director ng Ateneo de Davao. Magandang hapon. Daghang salamat sa panunood sa lahat ng mga kababayan natin sa Davao. Ice Reyes, tinawagan ng personal foul. That will send Ryan Costello to the line. Costello is an 82% free throw shooter. Siyam na free throw attempts ang minintis niya dito sa NCAA Season 91. He is probably one of the best free throw shooters, or the best free throw shooter of Coach Rodney Santos.
Ito nga si Ryan Costello, marami-rami pa ang dadaanan na taon para kaya Coach Rodney, showing promise early itong si Ryan Costello.
He is 5'6", second year student. Tatlong babaeng kanyang kapatid. He is the only boy. Natuto mag-basketball yan at the age of 8. Kasama kanyang pinsan na si Jerry Angeles. Binansagad din niyang kilabot ng Marikina. Niloko nga yan si Costello. Marami ka bang pinaiyak sa Marikina?
Marami daw.
Tumatawa lang. Yes, para sa tres mula kay Joe Presby or Presbitero. Tawag sa kanya ng mga kanyang kaibigan from Davao ay Presby. Tawag naman sa kanya ng kanyang mga kakampi, Joe. Binigay ng kalamangan ulit sa San Beda. Yes, Mix.
That's a go-ahead basket. And another go-ahead basket para naman kay Jeric Fabian. Ito, taking control right away. San Beda wants to get the lead.
And two deadlocks in this game. With, I was just about to say, there was a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock is dead. Napaganda ba? Para kay JV Mopo, he has 7 points off the bench. At the end, the third quarter, pagkatapos ng 30 minutos ng paglalaro, nakuha ulit ng San Beda Red Lions ang kanilang kalamangan ng isa. Spencer Preta to begin the third was able to get that one-hander floater inside. And San Beda also had a good run in the third. Arthur De La Cruz with 24 now. 15 nga ang ginawa dito sa pangatlong yugto natin na ating laro. Fourth and final quarter between the Stags and Red Lions is coming up after the break. And we have our lovely beach volleyballs in attendance here. Nandiyan ba si Anton? Hanap ko nakaupo dyan si Anton Rose.
Hello, good afternoon ladies.
Magandang hapon sa ating mga manonood. Maraming salamat ulit kay Director Al Neri of ABS-CBN Sports. Isa na rin institusyon yan, si Direct Al. And Yana Astistio, together with her brother, Sander is here. She is one of the Star Magic Angels. Kaibigan din siya ni Baser Amer.
Kasama din siya ng ating kasamang Myrtle.
Sinabi ko, binanggit ko.
Okay. Maingay kasi kaya pasensya.
Back to live action to begin the fourth and final quarter. Lamang po ang Red Lions, 74-73.
Ito na nga, Dre. Leading after the third, San Beda is 11-1. Just in the nick of time as they got that back shot in to end the third. 11 wins after the third quarter for San Beda. Of course, it's a good start for them. It's a good guide for them. Let's see if they will be able to close this game out.
Fabian, may tanang ng bola against Presbitero. Ginamit ang pick set by Ginto. Fabian, tukalisan, hinihingi sa kabila ni Costello. Costello with the shot clock dying down. At naubusan sila ng shot clock doon. Balik ang bola sa mga nakapula. Arthur De La Cruz. isa pa lang ang minimintis, 91% field goal shooting as the Big Red Machine. The second leading scorer in NCAA season 91.
Well, puro asul yung nakita ko doon. 11 out of 12 and he just missed one from kind of the same area because, you know, the defense has been giving it all to him, but somehow, some way, he's finding ways to get his shots in.
Actually, I correct myself, Arthur is the leading scorer with 20.7 points per game here in season 91. Oh, what a block there. Clean block. Para kay JV Mocon. Pangatlong blanka na yan ni Mocon. Yusei Koga, papalitan muna si Joe Presbitero. So the 5 on the floor, it's Mocon, Tongko, Tangwa, Amer, and Koga. Nakakabalik lamang sa laro. Para sa liman, Coach Jamaica rin. Nagpakawala ng 3. Si Culinari, nakakuha ni Koga. Tumatakbo si Ryuse, nag-aantay ng mga kaibigan. Binigay naman ni Amer inside. Good seal by Donald Tangwa. Ang ganda ng laro, SSC-R vs SBC. Kasing ganda ng reporter, sabi ni Lance Torres. Sabi naman ni Cheryl De Villa, 12 and 3 please. Let's make 6 feet happen in the history of NCAA basketball. Maraming salamat sa pagtag sa akin, Cheryl. Dahil puro na lang si Migs ang tinatag nyo. Catherine Ginto may 22 na ngayon.
Narinig ka ni Cheryl, partner. Tinag ka tuloy.
Amer. And here's our strong move off the game, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. There was that Tangwa seal and the point inside. Wala na lang nagawa ang kanyang defender. Tangwa now has 10 off the bench. Allen Bulanadi is going back to the bench of Coach Rodney. And Jamil Ortuste ay babalik. Sasamahan si Costello, Ginto, Fabian, and Kalisaan. Yan ang 5 ni Coach Rodney Santos, a former NCAA MVP back in 1994. Tongko getting the pick from Moko. Tongko guarded by Ortuste. At the corner is Baser. Doesn't get that bounce to go down. Ortuste with his 3rd board today. We just went past by our 8-minute mark here in the 4th and final quarter. At the next dead ball situation, it's going to be nightmares again para sa San Sebastian as De La Cruz and Adiogon will check back in. 3-second violation for the Stags. And now Erica Rabara has more and we'll get to talk to the girlfriend of Jeric Fabian. Erica?
Ayun nga, kasama ko si Miss Gretchen Grassi, ang boyfriend niya. Ang girlfriend niya actually, si Jeric Fabian. Ayan, Miss Gretchen. May napapansin ka bang iba kay Jeric pag malapit na ang mga games ninyo?
Oo, sa sobrang focus niya, hindi na kami nakakalabas. Pero okay lang naman kasi kailangan niyang gawin yun para mas gumanda pa yung laro niya.
Ayan, so ngayon naglalaro siya, may message ka ba sa kanya para ma-inspire naman siya sa'yo ngayon?
Galingan mo lagi. Para sa akin, para sa pamilya mo, lalo na dun sa tatay niya sa ibang bansa. Tapos, para sa career mo na rin, galingan mo lagi. Nandito lang ako para sa'yo.
Ayan, ang sweet naman. Thank you, Gretchen. Ang ganda-ganda mo. Ang selta niya sa isa't isa. #MyForever. Back to you, Andre.
Salamat, Erica. #MayForever ka pang nalalaman, ha? Bata-bata mo, alam ba na magulang mo? Salamat kay Gretchen at syempre ang kasintahan ni Jeric Fabian. Kalisaan, the jumper by Kalisaan. That is something that I admire. That jump shot of Michael Kalisaan really looks good. And he has now 19 points to his name.
And medyo paborito din niya yung top of the key spot. Itong si Michael Kalisaan.
Tongko, balik kay Amer. Inside at the high post. And there's that high-low na ginagawa talaga nila all their years together in the red and white uniform. Binangga na, may basket ba for Ola Adiogon. That high-low really is unstoppable. De La Cruz to Adiogon for our fast play of the game. Yung dumire-diretso itong si Ortuste, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Dahil nga yung high-low play na yun, talagang hindi mo pwedeng hindi yun hanapin. Dahil of course, one of the biggest front courts dito sa NCAA De La Cruz and Adiogun. If you get to see that ceiling o kung makahanap ka ng puwang kay Adiogun.
John Manalo, one of the Star Magic talents and artists, at kaibigan ni Erica Rabara na nagsabi na hashtag May Forever.
Bata-bata nga daw.
Buti ka pa nga, May Forever ka eh.
Ay? May panama
Kailan kaya yun, no? Back to live action, Amer down to De La Cruz. Nakakuha ni Calisan. Tumatakbo si Ortuste, Costello to Ortuste. And those two really know each other very well. Kahit naka-blindfold pa yung isa, I'm sure, hahanapin at mahanap ng isa yung isa. Tabla po tayo. 81-81. Bagsak si Koga and a pushing foul called on Ryusei. And here is our strong move off the game, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Sila yun ang iniintay na tawag ni All Adiogun. Medyo ramdam niya na kanina pa siya pinipisikal sa ilalim. And he got that a basket and a free throw.
Bagsak si Fabian. Kanina na lamang ay nakausap ni Eric si Gretchen. Here's our fast play of the game, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. There was that Costello to Ortuste connection.
Ito nga si Ortuste, talagang tumatakbo dahil even if he's limping dahil nga sa kanyang sprain na natapo kanina nung first half.
Lakas daw ng boses mo, Migs. Buti ka pa malakas ang boses. Sabi ni Bung Labruska, samahan natin. Because 7-8 Coffee was best latte ever. Puntua mga estudyante na mula pa sa Mendiola. San Sebastian students. Located at 638 Mendiola Street, San Miguel in Manila. San Sebastian, located at CM Recto Avenue in Quiapo, Manila. Bulanadi getting that roll, and Ginto, the short stab for the big man. He gets that bounce to go down. 24 na si Ginto. He's showing us that he can also hit the perimeter shot. And he's showing that he is ready kahit sino pang bumantay sa kanya sa pro ranks.
Well, credit that to the set play run. I think that was part of the triangle offense by Coach Rodney Santos. There were a couple of weaves. Gumrive si Kalisaan, nag-help yung depensa sa kanya. Nakita na si Quinto na nakatambay doon sa taas ng free throw line. Open jump shot para kay Quinto.
#83-81. Stags led as much as 10 way back in the first half. Red Lions led as much as 3 only in this game. Ginto, Kalisan, nakuha ni Amer, tumatakbo si Baser, nahanap ang kanyang partner in crime at kaibigan Arthur De La Cruz. Tinanong ko kanina si Baser, nape-pressure ka ba? Do you feel challenged that your good friends, Scotty Thompson and Giovanni Alaler, are probably considered two of the best guards in the NCAA? Sabi niya, he knows what they can do. He was with them in the Philippine team that played in SEA Games. Sabi ni Baser, he's happy for Giovanni, he's happy for Scotty. At sabi niya, alam niya naman kasi yung kayang ibigay ng Scotty Thompson at Giovanni Halalo. In the meantime, on your screens, kanina lamang ay si Boss Joey Mendoza, one of the assistant coaches of the Red Lions, Jamil Ortuste, to Ginto and called for steps there. Sabi ni Ortuste, relax lang.
Well, Bradwin Ginto kind of saw an opening there. Medyo nauna yung kanyang step bago yung dribble.
Under 4 minutes to play here in our ball game. Earlier, if you missed it, in case you just turned on your television sets, Perpetual Health got their 11th win in 15 outings, winning 89-59. EAC dropped to 2-13 in season 91. And a non-sportsmanlike foul ay itatawag kay Raj Tongko. Coach Jamike disagrees.
Well, we can take a look at the replay. This is a clear unsportsmanlike foul.
Unsportsmanlike foul,
Medyo hinatak ni Tongko yung left arm, yung left bicep itong si Kalisaan. Pero natawagan ng unsportsmanlike foul. And clearly Coach Jamaic disagreeing dito sa tawag ng ating mga opisyal.
Coach Jamaic talking to her official Dexter C, pleading the case of Raj Tonko, called for an unsportsmanlike foul, that advantage foul, dahil sabi nga ng ating opisyales, may puwang na at advantage na. That time si Kalisaan, pero hinahabol pa nga ni Raj.
Medyo naging clear path yung,
Yes.
yung angle doon. Kasi clearly nauna si Kalisaan pero Tonko had other plans. And this might be the break that San Sebastian will need to finally separate themselves and be the spoilers for San Beda.
Kalisaan now has 20 with that free throw going in. Big
Ball
swing, no?
possession, yes.
Pwede pa maging 5-point swing to, Mix.
That is correct. And by any chance, if they make an attempt from the 3 points,
Ma-foul pa.
ma-foul pa, pwede maging 4-point play. All
Plus
the
yung two.
possibilities.
So 6-point
Yes.
swing. Galing mo kumat, ha? Saan ka nag-aaral?
Sa Manila.
Sa Katipunan. Hindi ako masyado marunong magbilang.
Ganun pala yun.
Under 4 to play in this ballgame. Lamang ng dalawang San Sebastian. Bola nila ngayon. Ganda naman nung give and go from Ginto to Fabian. Simpleng play yun. I'm sure pinapractice nila Coach Rodney Santos. Fabian now has 16.
That is what we're talking about, Trey. That big swing to get that 4-point cushion, 2-possession game. And all for them, all they need to do is to play good defense.
Ortuste tumuloy-tuloy. Jamil now has 11. More importantly, with 2:57 remaining, San Sebastian can pull off a big upset win and bring down the Big Red Lions. 89-83. Ortuste and the Stags, nakikigulo pa sa team standings. Kahit wala na pag-asa umabot ng Final Four, they can still take on San Beda here. Kami po'y magbabalik. Ito ang ating Master Guapo move of the quarter. Watch out for more Guapo moves powered by Master. Sikreto ng mga Guapo. That's a good give and go between Fabian and Ginto. That's also one of the things that are underrated kay Bradwin Ginto na na-undermine kanyang passing ability for a big man. It's also good. We notice the double team, the kick-outs kaya din niya. So malaking butas ang may iwan ni Bradwin pag alis niya next year.
Well, bihirang-bihira yun for big men. This generation, we know the passing big men like sila Arvina Sapones, sila Vladi Divac, and napakalaki pa ng binibigay ni Ginto sa scoring end. And he can pass also. And yung nga sabi mo, Dre, malaking bagay na mawawala itong si Bradwin Ginto.
Yun, tinawagan ng pangatlong personal foul. Sabi ni Arthur, relax. He is calming his troops down. Another timeout on the floor. In the meantime, here's our Copico 78 Best Recharge Moment, brought to you by Copico 78, Copico's best latte ever. At kami po'y magbabalik with 2:40 remaining here in this game. Here are our supporters from their respective schools. In the meantime, happy birthday kay at the Buzzketball, Mr. Nap G, Nap Gutierrez.
Laging nandito yan, si Mr. Nav G supporting the games.
Bradwin Ginto. I want to know what he had for breakfast. He now has 26 and 9 rebounds. And a turnover pa para kay Ryusei Koga. Koga, it's not that kind of basketball game to remember para kay Ryusei. He hasn't hit a field goal attempt. Yung 2 puntos niya galing pa sa free throw yun.
Big swing as we see this Bradwin Ginto forcing his way inside an 8-0 run since that technical foul called on Raj Tonko. Di pa sila nakakascore dito since that unsportsmanlike foul.
Mente si Fabian, tumatakbo, mga nakapula, Tongko. Sure 2. De La Cruz ngayon may 30 puntos na sa kanyang pangalan. 11 na rebound para kay The Big Red Machine. 91-85. Posible bang masilat ng San Sebastian ang San Beda dito? Fabian. Walang takot. Humingi ng traveling violation ng Red Lions at nakuha nila. Fabian committing an extra step. Thus a violation and a turnover for the Stags. Balik ang bola sa 5-time defending champs.
Well, with 1:58 remaining, all they have to do now is to get a stop. They don't even have to rush their shots dahil lamang sila dito. Na talagang basic lang, kailangan lang disiplina sa depensa.
Binabangga ni Costello si Tongko. Baser, they swing it over. Balik kay Baser. Ganda naman ang touch pass ni De La Cruz. In and out nga. May 15 na. At 10 rebound si Ola Adiogon. Medyo nagpanik na. Red button time na para dito sa Red Lions. Kita-kita mo sa kanilang mga mukha mix. In their eyes, you can see they don't want to lose to the Stags in this game.
Well, of course, it will be costly for them para matalo sa larong ito.
Their next opponents will be the Mapua Cardinals on yung pangalawang personal on Arthur De La Cruz. Naka-urgent attack mode na itong San Beda dahil pinauna nilang o naunahan sila mabugbog nitong San Sebastian Stags.
Wala, counter mini run for them. Hindi sila nakascore from an 8-0 run by the Stags. Ito naman, nababa nila ang kalamangan to a 4-point lead. And I believe, Dre, this is just a battle of maturity on how the Red Lions can overcome a deficit, an unfamiliar deficit for them in the fourth quarter. And for San Sebastian Stags, if they've learned their lessons already from their past games, and it's a big opportunity for them para ma-upset ang 5-time defending champs.
Under 10 to shoot. Amer, where's the sequence going? A wide open 3 is no go. Para kay Soberano at San Sebastian, sabi ni Costello, binanggani at Diogon mula sa likod.
Ito na nga, Dre, nasa penalty na at pang-apat ni Ola Adiogun.
Mabigat yun, Mix.
For Costello.
Mautak din itong ginawa ni Costello. Nakita niya sa likod si Adiogon, tuloy-tuloy yung momentum ni Ola. And Costello just really stopped and used his brakes and used his back.
Inararo ni Ola itong si Costello. Well, of course, veteran smarts from an early player like him. Costello has the chance to make it a two-possession ball game. Kumbaga, stretch two-possession ball game.
And Costello gets a lucky bounce. Napaupo pa nga siya doon para makuha ang pangatlong puntos pa lang ni Ryan. Costello is averaging 12.2 points per game in 30 minutes played in 14 games this season so far, with 4 games remaining plus this one at hand. Sabi ko nga, he is their best free throw shooter at 82%. And he gets both to extend this lead to 7, make that to 6 to a 2-possession game, 93-87 with 50.6 remaining. Kami po yung magbabalik. Yan ang tuwang-tuwang mga estudyante ng San Sebastian at the worried look para naman sa San Beda faithful na nandito ngayon. Napangiti na lamang siya nung nakita niya na nasa big screen, na nasa camera pala siya. May sinasabi ito si kasamang boom. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin yung boom. Ikaw na lang magsabi. Ito nga nakakatawa dito si kasamang Boom Lovers. Kaya nakakamiss din to eh. Hindi sumama ng bowling, hindi nagpa-basketball.
ABS-CBN. May maraming pinagkakabala nito nga si kasamang Pape.
Hashtag ikaw na, Boom Lovers ka. 93-87 ang ating talaan lamang. San Sebastian, De La Cruz, nagpakawala ng 3, wala. Nakakuha ni Soberano, naagaw naman ni Costello sa ere. At may foul pang itatawag kung kay Adiogon niya, pang 5 na. Pero sabi, yung pangatlo daw ay itatawag kay Baser Amer.
Big rebound there by Ryan Costello. That was a clear shot by Art de la Cruz. I thought he was going to make it. Pero Ryan Costello, nerves of steel, that desire to get the rebound. And has the chance para palakin pa ang lamang na ito, Dre.
Costello, wala pang minimintis yan today. The free throw line.
And all his points have come from that stripe. Ito nga si Ryan Costello. 5 out of 5. 5 points for him.
Costello, mintes at yun na nga. Kaisa-isa at unang mintes ni Costello today. Naghahabol ang San Bernardino. The quick 3 makes, but they go inside to Adyogon. Short 2 points from the Nigerian na ibabang kalamangan sa 5, 94-89.
San Sebastian is not yet out of the woods. We all know what the defense can do for the Red Lions. They can quickly get points off turnovers.
Ginto to Costello. If San Sebastian wins, they will get their 5th win in 15 outings. Of course, mathematically speaking, with 3 games remaining after today, they don't have a chance to make it to the Final Four already because at number 6 is the Jerry Heavy Bombers with 9 wins and 6 losses. Arellano with 10-5. Mapua is also 10-5 with that 6-game
Winning streak to start the second round. And if San Sebastian gets to pull off this win, they will tie with the Letran Knights at 11-4. And medyo gugulo ang team standings. Talagang magkakaroon pa ng mas malaking chance itong katulad ng mga Mapua, Arellano, and JRU.
Tawag na with 22 seconds remaining, 96-89. Siya na naman daw. Smile ka naman, Iha. DOM na DOM lang ang tunog nun. Tawa ka ng tawa. Alam mo, ikaw ang hilig mo tumawa, no?
Nakakatawa ka kasi, partner. Kaya
Magandang hapon kay Marco Alcaraz pala. Former San Sebastian Stag himself. Bravo, Baste. Happy niya. Magandang hapon sa iyo, Marco. Salamat at di mo ako sinasama pag kayo umaalis ng bansa at naglalaro ang Celebrity Basketball PH.
Oh,
22 na segundo na lalabay. Yes, Migs.
Wala, they're very privileged, you know, to go out of the country.
Buti pa sila, no?
Ni-invite sila ng mga hosts.
Sana tayo din masama tayo. Tingnan natin. San Beres in the penalty. San Sebastian has a foul to give and they wasted there. Actually, that was a kind of good foul to stop the clock. Pangatlo na yan ni Fabian. Apat na team foul. The next foul of San Sebastian will put the Red Lion to the free throw line. Na-blanca dun si Amer for 3 and San Sebastian will most likely get the big upset win here.
Wow. Now, this just confused me a lot.
I know. I was just about to say, with a San Beda win today, they would have probably secured a Final Four berth. Not yet sure of a twice-to-beat advantage, but at least a Final Four
Yung
berth.
makapasok lang doon.
That's right, because of a 12 wins and 3 losses. But today, they go back and tied to Letran, and Letran will go back to number 1 if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
because they beat San Beda in the first round.
Wow. Just so many possibilities, so many probabilities. And for the Stags, you know, Coach Roddy was telling us earlier, this is not really a pressure-packed game for them. They have 3 games remaining rather after this game. And ito na nga ang bunga. Pag walang pressure, talagang nag-enjoy lang. Close to a victory. Well, technically not yet para sa Stags.
Tonko. Reyes to the corner. Too little too late for AC Soberano. Nevertheless, that was counted as a 3. 6 para sa San Sebastian ang kanilang kalamangan. Inubos ang oras. Yun na nga. Probably somewhere, somehow, Ian Sangalang is smiling. Calvin Nabueva is out of the country, but if he found out of this win, he's probably also smiling. Ronald Pascual, even Romela Ducol, Coach Tupex Robinson, former San Beda players are smiling because they've been wanting to defeat San Beda so bad. Alam naman natin that rivalry has been really there for the past years.
Well, of course, if you're at the supporters and the fans, of course, marami pang mga players na nagdaan para sa San Sebastian. And beating San Beda, of course, it's sweeter. Ibig sabihin nun talagang old rivalry. Kumbaga, kung pwede lang, matalo mo na lang yung ka-rival mo. Di bali na kung anong record mo sa standings, basta matalo mo yung inyong karibal. Masarap na feeling.
On your screens is Coach Rodney Santos. He may not show it, but he is happy because, of course, they get their win number 5 in 15 games played. The final score is 98 para sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags, 92 naman para sa San Beda College Red Lions. At iyong napili, Migs, na best player of the game today is?
Well, none other than Bradwin Quinto. Siyang reason kung bakit bumulusok agad ang San Sebastian and they got those early big leads. 26 points for him. 12 out of 16 from the field, 75%. Very efficient for Bradwin Quinto. 9 rebounds also with 2 assists. You know, he was the reason why talagang na-stabilize yung force down low. He was playing defense against Adiogun, Art de la Cruz, Tangqua also. Tapos siya pa yung bumababa and he gets to convert of those as second chance points also. And good game for Bradwin Quinto and everybody else.
Nagagalit na sa'yo si Larry Di, ang ating floor director. Ayaw mo daw tumigil. Punta naman natin ngayon si Erica Rabaca na kasama si Bradwin Quinto. Erica?
Yes, Andre, ang star player ng San Sebastian. Kasama ko ngayon si Bradwin Quinto. Ayan, so alam naman natin na lahat ng games nyo, medyo lapit-lapit kayo. So last quarter, ayun na, doon na kayo umarangkada. Ano sa tingin niyo yung nagbago sa playing style ng San Sebastian kaya kayo nanalo?
We just played more hard. Tapos parang mas intense yung laro namin. Parang we were yeah, we were playing really hard. Kaya doon.
Ano naman yung masasabi mo sa mga fans ng San Sebastian na sumuporta sa inyo all the way?
Thanks for supporting us po. Hope you just keep supporting us and hope we make you proud.
I'm sure na ginawa niyo silang proud. Congratulations ulit, San Sebastian.
Thank you,
Andre,
Erica.
next.
San Sebastian winning. Bradwin, congratulations. Andre Felix here. Anyone you want to greet?
Anyone you want to greet?
My family, kasi flight na nila ngayon. So I dedicate them to them. San Sebastian community and my girlfriend Laika, who's watching right now. And people in Orani and Melbourne po. Hello.
Thank you. Maraming salamat, Bradwin. Congratulations once again to you. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk to you as well. Thank you, Erica Rabaca. Happy birthday to Ramil Serrano of ABS-CBN Sports. Kuya Ramil, happy birthday
Happy
sa'yo.
birthday.
At hello sa mga kababayan ni Bradwin sa Bataan and also sa mga nanonood sa Melbourne, Australia, finishing today with 26 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and also a block to his name for the pro-bound Bradwin Quinto. Ating mga laro sa Huwebes, patuloy ang ating doubleheader. Sisimulan yan ng Lyceum of the Philippines University Pirates kontra sa Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals ng alas 2 at susundan naman ng College of St. Benil Blazers kalaban ang kakapanalo lamang na San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags with the mini 2-game winning streak of their own habang malapit na nga tayo matapos and before we head to our Final Four on Thursday. It will be in Martin Antonio in the first game and then our brother Anton Roas and Olsen Racela. As always, Migs, it's been good and always a pleasure working with a man with a high basketball IQ like yourself.
Always, Andre, lagi ako nag-enjoy kapag tayo magkatambalan. Always a pleasure working with you, brother.
And see you again next time, Migs Bustos. Also, Erica Rabaca, maraming salamat. Aming Direktor, Al Neri. Thank you so much to all the men and women of ABS-CBN Sports. We will see you on Thursday. The score earlier for Perpetual Health, 89-59 against the EAC Generals. 11-4 ng Perpetual Health, 2-13 bumaba ang EAC. San Sebastian with an upset win today, 98-92 against the San Beda College Red Lions. Ako po si Andre Felix ang nagsasabi, kita-kita po muli tayo sa Huwebes para sa NCAA Season 91 dito lamang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. God bless.